Hello everyone, this is Pilpoh. Welcome back to All the Mods 10 Limited Edition. Now, today we're going to get into some EnderIO, and I've been looking into it a little bit, and there's a bit of a crossover with one of the coolest looking mods I've seen in a while, and that is Auritech. So we might get into Auritech maybe next episode. Depends, right? Now, this whole time, I've been AFK a little bit. I've just been like looking at recipes and stuff and preparing for the video. I've had my my reactor going this entire time and everything. I got an amazing comment, and that was that the solar neutron activators work all the time in the end. Why did I not think of using the end? That's a great idea. We should have probably moved that out to the end. We've already made the eternal day and eternal sunny thing. I'm not going to do the always sunny thing again, but I'm kind of upset that no one mentioned in the last episode that I used the whole Charlie Day meme thing where he's like, you know, with the string board and everything. Anyway, for the thumbnail. Anyway, over here, what I should do, I'm going to do it now because otherwise I'll forget. I am actually going to take these variables out. If the weather is clear equals false, then do the operation, right? So that's how we want to do it. So all we need to do with this one is we need to open this one up and do double equals. And we need to click on that one, don't we? Yep. So if it is day and it's false, so if is day is false, then that is the rational right there. I think that's how that one works. And then we could do if it's clear equals false, and we pop that one in like that. I think that works. Should we have a look again? So this one is day, and that one is false, and then I can put that one in like that. Perfect. And it's not going to activate it because it is currently daytime. I think we got lucky last time, didn't we? So it just happened to be raining, and it was already nighttime. Why are you being a pain? Maybe I put the wrong ones in. Wait a minute. So if weather is true, give me that one. And then we want to do Boolean, false, give me that one, double equals. Click on there. And then we do this one, and this one, and then this one. And there we go. That's going to be it. Stick that one in. Obviously, there's a big X right there. But now if we have a look, now it's working perfect. Good stuff. Now, we could have skipped all of that if we'd have just set everything up in the end, which I didn't know that the end was an eternal day. Kind of shouts to me that it's more like eternal twilight than... Okay, now it's eternal... Oh, there we go, there you go. It's skipping the day. Skipping the night even. That's perfect. That's what we wanted to see. Good stuff. Right. Anyway, let's crack on today. We're going to get on with some EnderIO. And before we do anything, what I should probably do, ATM star... We should have a look at the ATM star and try and figure out what bits we need from EnderIO so we can actually like head towards that. Now, I'm pretty sure there's barely anything that you need from EnderIO, but I just love EnderIO. So it's like one of my favorites. I was like willing this thing to come back. I was willing EnderIO to come back for like the longest time. And then it finally did. And I was so happy. So none of those have got EnderIO. I don't think this has got any EnderIO. Nope. No, definitely not. Oblivion Shard doesn't have any EnderIO. No EnderIO right there. What? Why is there no EnderIO in any of these? I don't think there is any. Oh no. There isn't any. There's no EnderIO requirement. I'm still going to do it because I like EnderIO. Anyway, the way we're going to do it is if we do at EnderIO, we need to get ourselves... By the way, I've already put in a travel anchor. We haven't got to the point where we can make those yet, but the whole goal for today is to get the star for traveling. This thing is a beast. We love this thing. I use it far too often, but I absolutely love it. It lets you basically teleport yourself to any of the travel anchors from like quite far away. So that's going to be the plan for today. I need to make this end crystal as well. So I need to go get a Enderman vial, which is fine. We could get that. Vibrant crystal, though, we need to bookmark that one. And if we have a look at that one again, sorry, we need to bookmark that. And then if we have a look at this one, we need to bookmark that one, which means we need to bookmark this one as well. So a lot of recipes that we need to do. And it all comes off of this alloy smelter. Now, there is a couple of alloy smelters that you could use. Alloy. Okay, it's not a couple. There's two. There's the primitive one, which we need to get first. And that is the Greens of Infinity. We're probably going to set up the extractor for this. We figured out how to do the extractor in my multiplayer series. So that was pretty fun. So, I did not mean to get rid of whatever that recipe was. Anyway, that's the extractor recipe we want to get done. So let's try that now. Although I've just looked at it and it looks like we need reinforced, which means we need Greens of Infinity anyway. So let's grab ourselves a flint and steel. And we will go all the way down here. And if we pop over here, like a little area where I can just dig around for a bit. This is our original mine that we had. Now, if I just vein mine. That was super lucky that we found those right there. That was funny. There you go. We vein mine a big area. And what I tend to do to begin with, the way you get Greens of Infinity is you set bedrock on fire. And there's like a chance. There's a chance that you will get when it like stops. Okay, that was not bedrock. Classic. When it stops being on fire, there you go. Do you hear that? There you go. We're getting some Greens of Infinity. Easy peasy. Now, there's a way of doing this with modular routers where you can just sit there and you can get it, you feed it flint and steels, and then it will use them constantly on the thing in front of it, the piece of bedrock in front of it. But that's not what we're going to go for, right? We're going to wait for this to be finished. Is it a 100% chance now? Okay, that one went out and it didn't give me one, so we're just lucky because we got the magnet on us. And that gave us, if this one gives us one, that is. Okay, this one. Ah, it did give us one. Nice, 29. Good to see. Fine, right. Where do we come in? Was it down here? Yeah, it was. There we go. Nice. I'm going to set it up down here. I've got a load of extractors over here, haven't I? So let's crack on with making this. So we need to make the reinforced obsidian. Oh, that needs dark steel. Okay, so we definitely need to actually use this now for a bit. Are you out of why are you in there? I definitely told you to only pull coal ore. Not about coal. Oh, flipping heck. There you go. Whitelist coal ore. Stupid thing. This thing has been such a pain in the bum, I will admit. It's been a massive pain in the bum. And you are completely out of coal right there. Ah, okay, that makes a lot of sense because we were zooming. We were making so much of the sulfur. How much sulfur have we got? I bet we've gone through it. Oh no, we've still got 12k. Okay, never mind. You guys, are you struggling? Oh, you're struggling right now. What are we missing? Oh, uranium. Uranium is the issue now. Okay, uranium. We are out of uranium. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, we might need to figure something out for uranium. Oh, we can do that another time. It's all good. For now, I'm going to crack on with this. So, we do need to make that primitive one, as I said. So, there's the alloy smelter. Alloy smelter. Yeah, we can do this. I might have to turn off that block break sound. I'm not going to. We're just going to go upstairs. Probably a good idea. So, let's pop up here somewhere. I've got all of my, like, automations up here, I guess. So, we could probably do something in here. I still haven't done anything with my mechanical squeezer yet. Or the drying basin. But this thing, I'm pretty sure it doesn't take power. You have to literally put, like, chuck some coal in there. So, we're just going to get all of the bits we need to make this. Which is, by the looks of it, we just need 2 dark steel. And dark steel is a coal dust. Which we can get from mechanism, actually. Coal dust, iron, and it looks like obsidian. So, let's get 2 obsidian. Coal. I'm going to get 2 coal for now. And we'll stick it through crusher. There you go. Coal dust. We've got it right there. And we need some iron as well, right? Oh, I knew that would happen. Stop going in the wrong one. There you go. Right, Ron. There you go. And then finally, we just need actually some... I'm just going to get sticks. We've got loads of sticks, so I might as well use them. There you go. And that's going to burn those up, and we're going to get ourselves the rest of the stuff we need for this. Now, whilst that's doing that, I suppose what we could do is we can make ourselves a couple of iron gears. We make a cauldron. And we can make ourselves a void chassis. That's the name of the game right there. You're kidding me. I've already got dark steel. Where did I get dark steel from? I must have looted it. Oh, I already had loads of it. That's so annoying. Okay, well, we never needed to make this then. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? Trash can it, because we don't need it. Because we've already got the alloy smelter right here. And I want to plug this in somewhere, but I've kind of run out of space. We could do it up here, I guess. Yeah, let's do it up here. Why not? This is going to get a dedicated flux point. Why not? Flux point. There we go. Right. Stick that one back there. And pop that one on there. Now, this doesn't have a capacitor. We do have a bunch of these capacitors right here. That one there is a flipping good one right there. So let's pop that one in. That is a enhanced wonder capacitor. Interesting. But basically, we normally get a base modifier of 3. This is on the highest level capacitor. There you go. On the octadic, you get a base modifier of 3. But that one there is energy capacity modifier as well of 3.2. So that's pretty good. That's a pretty good one right there. Now, what I will do... I've got this one right here that I'm also going to pull out the front of this. And you can tell this... we want it to just be alloys. And I'm going to say, can you... push to the front? And you can pull from the side. There you go. And what I'll do is right here. What is it? Autocrafter? Yeah. And I might as well use one of the gold ones because I've got them. So we might as well use them. And I'm going to stick that one on the side like that. You don't connect. Oh yeah, there's no cable or anything. Okay. Cable. Just stick one of those right there. And then I like the fact that you place it now onto the face of the thing that you want it to point at. That's a pretty good feature, I will admit. I always rag on refined storage now, but I like that. That's a cool feature. Cool. Okay, so now we can set up some recipes. Now I've got one recipe, which is if you stick in an iron and an ender pearl, you get, what was that? Sorry, that was pulsating alloy ingot. Alloy ingot. There you go. We stick one of those in. There you go. You can see, and it's done. And it gets put in the system. And there we go. Pulsating iron ingot. Lovely stuff. Now we can set all of these things as well. So I'm going to set up the dark. Do we want to do that one with the single coal dust? I don't think we really care that much. I'm still going to do it. Why not? So let's do coal dust. Like that. There you go. Mechanism coal dust. So we're going to drag that one in. Let's stick that one back in. Sorry. So we're going to drag that one in, and that's going to be the recipe. And then we actually need that as well, don't we? So we can do mechanism. Do it like that. Good stuff. The next one, we also need this one here, which that is the end steel. So that one's relatively easy. You just need a bit of end stone and some obsidian. The next one after that is we need this one, which actually means we need this one as well. There you go. Perfect. So let's go stick these ones in. And I'll put this one in there as well. There we go. Right. So we could probably, yeah, that's another thing. I need to set up a recipe to break that down into nuggies. And finally, we need a recipe for this as well. I don't know if we've got that recipe. I'm not sure. No, but I did get one for the pulsating crystal. So that one there is going to be used for the travel anchor. So I'm pretty sure we can make the travel anchors now. I did set up a couple of recipes, I will admit. But let's have a look. Travel anchor. Travel anchor. I want to make 4 of them. Why not? Oh, it's actually making them. That's pretty good. Love it. This thing is the bestest, I swear. So I'm going to break that. I'm going to pop it there. And we're going to call it home. Right, there's our home. Now, it doesn't do anything on its own. But what I'm going to do is stick one of these travel anchors up here somewhere. Stick it in the cube. I might put it here. What do we call this? I'm going to say assimilate. Yes, I had to go look up how you spelled that. But yeah, there you go. Assimilate, because that is a Borg thing, isn't it? Now, what you can do is if you've got an empty hand, or I think you can shift. Yeah, press shift. We can go up here like straight away now. That's so nice. So we can just be like, oh, I want to go home. And then we go down here. And then I'm not going to use them like, I mean, you can do them like this. I'll show you. Okay, let's go. Let's go up here. And I'll tell you what we could do? We could have a look over there. You can only do it whilst you're standing on this. Now, above this green thing right here, we can put another one. And you can go up and down just like by pressing shift and space, right? Just like you can do with the elevators. So you could potentially get rid of the elevators and swap them out for these travel anchors. The only thing with that is it can clutter up your base with travel anchors, and you don't really want to do that. I did it in my previous season, right? I had an absolute ton of travel anchors, and it got well confusing. Even I started getting confused, and I put them down. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna pick that one back up. I'm sure we'll find a place for these two. I'm still flying over there. That's funny. Okay, we need to make that travel staff now, and the travel staff is a little bit more involved. So, but I'm gonna bookmark it. I've already bookmarked it. There you go. Get rid of all of these. Now, for the travel staff, you do need one of these bad boys, the vibrant crystal. Easy enough. I think it will be done in no time because there we go. Done. The other thing you need for this is you need a soul vial filled with an enderman. So we need to make ourselves a empty soul vial. Ah, there we go. So there's another thing that we need to actually put in. So let's get ourselves the, what is it? We're going to use soul soil in this case. We've actually got more soul soil. That's fine, as long as it works, right? So get some soul soil, and we pop that one in up here. And then the other thing we need to do is we need to get some of that. Is it fused? Fused. Okay. I think it's just fused quartz. Fused quartz. Just regular old fused quartz might do us, I think. And that is literally just a block of quartz. You stick that in there, and it should work. Yeah, in that one. Should we try it? Yeah, that's going to do it, isn't it? There you go. Perfect. Excellent. Okay, we can ask it to go and make all of this stuff now. And I should be done. Nice. Now, to fill this up, it's a very complicated thing to do. What you want to do is go into the end, just like this. And you want to go over to an enderman. You've got to do at least a 360, and then you can click on one of them. There you go. It's not hard. I was just going to... I'm just messing with you. So that is not the difficult part of this, I will say. The difficult part of this, I'm going to just chuck it in the system for now, is the fact that you need to bind it to this, which means you need a soul binder. And to make a soul binder, you need an absolute ton of stuff. You need a Z logic controller for one thing. And the Z logic controller comes from the slice and splice. So we need to make one of those as well. Oh, that one uses anything, including one of the dragon heads. That's pretty funny. I like that. Oh, apparently we can make all of this stuff. Oh, no, we can't. Sorry. Let's do it like this. Ah, okay. We don't have the chassis right there. Fair enough. Okay, wait. These soul chains, I'm pretty sure we could do those. Right, there we go. I've got everything. We got the skeleton skull that we're going to use for the head right there. Only thing is, do we have any zombie heads? Zombie head. No, we don't. Oh dear. Literally loads of these zombie spawners. We could potentially... Nah, you know what we're going to do? There's another way of getting zombie heads. If we have a look at this one, we can put this one through... Do we have a promise of tenacity tier 1? Well, we do. Fair. Basically, this puts the flesh back on the skull. It's so disgusting, right? But, yeah. I highly recommend, if you're going to do this, you either get the crystal staff from Roots, and then you can do the whole, you know, speeding up time thing. The, like, I can't remember what it's called now. Acceleration thing. Or, just die things, and then you can use the time one for that. Or, thank you, you can use the time in a bottle as well, which we're not going to do until we've got our first star. We're not going to do any tick manipulation until after. Anyway, we've got this slice and splice. Now, I might just set this up because we're not going to use this ton, are we? I might just set it up here. And we'll use one of our capacitors again. Some of these are rubbish. I might use this one because it doesn't matter what capacitor we use. Let's use a new flux point as well. I'm going to make another 32 if I can. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Lovely. Right, so we can do that one right there. That's going to power this one. And if we have a look at the Z Logic controller, we need some silicon. We need some of this solarium stuff. We need an axe and we need some shears. So we can use these shears and we can use any axe. Now, it's worth pointing out that, you know, we just use this one for now. It's worth pointing out that the axe that you use in here, and even the shears, I think there's like some shears from Mystical. At Mystical Shears. I think these ones right here don't have any... At least Supremium doesn't have any durability. So you can put Supremium shears in, and you can put like an Automodium axe. And Automodium axe doesn't have any durability either. And then it just completely wipes out the need for these two right here, which is really good. So yeah, anyway, right, Solarium ingot. Solarium ingot. We need 2 of those, please. Because we need to make the Z Logic controller, don't we? So that one goes in, I think, there and there. This goes in right there. We need that silicon. So we've got a bunch of silicon because we've already automated it. And then, was it redstone? Redstone, yeah. Stick that one in. There you go. And that is slowly doing its job. Perfect. We need that purely so we can make the soul binder. Now, oh, I need a new soul binder vial because I didn't have one of those. Get rid of all of this stuff. And the rest of it as well. I'll tell you what, I'll get the vial first and then I'll try and, yeah, there you go. I'll try and autocraft the rest of it. And there we go. Still takes a little bit of time. And there's the Z Logic controller. Perfect. I'll probably skip like all of the quests for this, by the way, but it is what it is. It's an EnderIO quest now that I don't think there were at the time when I was playing last. They might have actually put some in though. No, there isn't any. That's a bit weird. I must have missed it. They've got Oritech quest, but they don't have any EnderIO ones. I kind of get that because it's not part of the star, is it? And I think they've already put Oritech in as part of the star. This is a bit of a useless episode, to be fair, for those that are just star hunting. Whereas for those that like it for the capabilities that I'm going to use it for, then it's not like a bad thing, is it? So yeah, let's do one of those. Now, the soul binder, this thing actually needs... I wonder if we can just suck all of the power out of this. Not power, you know, we can suck all of the XP. So let's get another new capacitor. I'm going to make the best one I can. There we go. I'm literally going to nick the flux point even because I don't think we're going to use this that often. I wonder, can we pull it out of this? That's a bit of a shame, isn't it? Well, what we can do, I think is over here. Over here. Are you broke again? Why are you broke? Oh no, we just don't have any more coal. Okay. This thing over here has got quite a bit of XP fluid. In fact, we could just pump some XP fluid into the... Yeah, we could... Where did I put it? Sorry, it was up here, wasn't it? Yeah, we can pump XP fluid into this. You know what? I'm just going to break that. Take it downstairs. This is one that we might actually automate a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, nice. I can. And we also need a cable for right here as well. That's where we're going to put the auto crafter. Now, this one, we're going to say at Just Dire Things XP fluid. Yeah, this stuff. Because we've already got that in the system. And I should be able to place that right there, and it's going to fill up with XP fluid. Amazing. Lovely. Right, so what we can do now is we can grab our auto crafter again. Again, we'll use... There you go. We'll use a gold one, because why not? And I will say this one... Yeah, put that on pull, and that one we'll put on push. And again, we'll do the same thing. Where we just pull from there. And I think that's all we need to do. I swear that's all we need to do. Let's get our vibrant crystal. I don't know if we can really automate this thing, but it's all good. Soul vial. Stick that one in, stick that one in. It's got enough XP because we're pumping XP into it. Which is kind of awesome. Stick all of these things away. There we go. And that's already been pulled into the system. And we can make ourselves the Staff of Traveling. Why are you not filling up with power? Or are you? Did I just... Oh, there we go. That was a bit weird. So, what we do with this is instead of standing on these things right here, the travel anchors, you could be wherever you are. As long as you've got this in your hand, you can teleport to any of those things. Another thing that is really cool is if you press shift, so you're holding shift, so I'm doing a crouch right now, you can see the little particle right there. But you can look at a wall like this, and you can basically do a blink, and you blink outside. So we technically can change this back now, if we wanted to the lime green. I think the lime green made it look a little bit nicer, if I'm honest, up here. Because it made it look like a force field. But we could change it back if we wanted, and then we could come over here and shift right click. To get, like, inside. Shift right click, and we're in now. We could get in the reactor if we want. I'm not going to, because that might hurt a little bit. Another thing is we'd be quite far away, and we just look down there and be like, oh, I'm at the house now. Brilliant. Oh, utility. We love the utility of this thing. So good. Nice one. Right. I think that's all I wanted to do from EnderIO. We should probably have a look at the other stuff that it's got, I suppose. There's like some cables and stuff you can use. It was one of the inspirations, I believe, for Direwolf 20's LaserIO. Because it's called LaserIO because of EnderIO, right? The cables were so, like, oh, amazing back in the day. In fact, I might make a couple of, like, what are they called? They're called conduits, aren't they? Yeah, they are, these things. So let's get just a regular item conduit. Yeah, we could do that right now, actually, because we've already got the pulsating alloy nuggets. These things are mental. They're so good. Oh, another thing you can do with LaserIO, by the way. We have a look right here. You know you've got an item card. I could do like a redstone. I could do a fluid. I could do all of the different cards in the same slot, if you know what I mean. Which is definitely inspired by EnderIO, right? I'm going to stay out here because as soon as it gets dark, it's going to turn back to be daytime. And I want you guys to see that because that's kind of cool. It didn't even finish getting dark. I love it. Goodbye, moon. And now it's daytime again. Love it. Anyway, we can stick one of those down and we can actually make... I'm going to make a couple of other conduits. Should we make a redstone conduit? No, because I don't have the redstone alloy automated. Damn it. Okay. I mean, we can make... Yeah, we can make the pressurized fluid ones. Why not? Go on, then. Go and make me one of those. Pressurized... That's the ender one. Pressurized fluid. So, this one, item. This one, fluid. Makes sense. You can put them both in the same block. How cool is that? So we could have like, I don't know, a tank. I'm going to put a tank right there. And that's like, because it's got an inventory as well, you can pull out of the inventory. So good. You can also click on this and say, there you go. There's the, that's the pressurized tube, meaning that's for fluids. So you can say, this is actually an insert. And then what I can do is have, I don't know, like another, we've got another tank right here, don't we? And that's an extract. So if I get a bucket of water, pop it in there, I'm pretty sure, is it going to extract and put it into this? Or do we have to oh, we do. We have to specifically tell it. We have to say redstone mode, ignore redstone, or always active. Always active? Yeah. So it's always active, ignore the redstone, which means it will pull it out of there and put it in there. So we do that. You can see it's going to pull it out and put it in there. Ah, so good. And you can set this so you'd be like, only if it's got a redstone signal and stuff like that. Oh, so good. It's brilliant. Genuinely amazing. And another thing, we could stick in our bucket right there, and we could say, on the item one, always active, extract. And on this one, we could say the item one is on insert. So it's going to put... Are you going to pull the bucket from this? I don't know if it can do that. That might not be allowed, but we could do something like... I could stick a chest right there, and I could stick a chest, I don't know, and just put it on top. Okay, never mind. That was so bad. You can tell a creeper's been here because I filled it in with some cobble deep slate. Yeah, let's try and put this on top. Why? I swear I clicked on the top bit right there. The efficiency on my Paxel is a bit much as well. There we go. Nice. So we can say this one, you are on extract, and I'm going to say redstone. It doesn't matter about the redstone. And then this one, I'm going to say you are on insert. So always insert. So we can just stick anything in there and it will start moving from up here into there. You guys know how all of these work, right? It's just the fact that you can put them all in the same block. That was like the new thing. That was the new thing back in the day that no one else was doing. And it was fantastic. And it's the reason I think that Dyer was like, oh, I need to do that as well. Right, I think we're going to call it here for now. I should probably give you an update, I suppose, on the amount of antimatter we've got. Because, as I said, we need 6 overall, and we've currently only got 2. And I haven't been running this the most efficiently, to be fair. In fact, this is going down with fuel right now. So I've been overrunning it. It was something like 8 million millibuckets, so that would be 8,000 buckets worth of fissile fuel in here. And I've slowly been running it like a little bit hotter than normal. So I might bump that back down to 25. There's a sweet spot where we know that it's going to be... Oh, yeah, but we're out of uranium. Uranium is going to be the pain in the bum, isn't it? Uranium. Is there anything we can do about getting uranium? Like, specifically? So, like, uranium ore. Can we get that from... an ore laser? We can indeed. That needs to be in the nether, anywhere in the nether. Or yellow laser lens, anywhere in the overworld. Or just anywhere. So yellow and lime, basically. I might do that. I might do that. We can set it to 28 or something like that. And it's got a weight of 5. That's pretty good, actually. A weight of 5. We can set, like, a bunch of these lime ones and a bunch of the yellow ones. Okay, I might do that. I'm going to do that between episodes, I think. Just so we can get some more uranium. I've not had to, like, think about that for ages because, obviously, bees. Bees are so good. Love it. I'm so glad we got this thing now. It's so good. Back up here now. And we're home. The amount of times I had to cut out the fact that I flew from over there down to here and then all the way back up there, only to be like, oh, I forgot something. So I had to come all the way back down here. And it doesn't help the fact that this pattern grid... Is there a portable version of the pattern grid? Pattern grid. I don't think there is, you know. I think you have to use a pattern grid. That's so annoying. Right, on that bombshell, I'm going to call it there for today. You can tell I've been watching a bit of Top Gear recently. Oh, and we're back down here. I didn't even mean to do that. Good stuff. Let's leave it there for today then. So, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.